going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are about to enter the pit and see how that's gonna go. Here we are. Do I need to bring food, would you think? Well, it's not gonna hurt. Doesn't really tell you. Okay, go away, stupid message. How many people do you think we should bring? Our cleaning bot and our hauling bot, maybe? Well, it doesn't tell you what to bring. So, I don't know. 24 meals? Do I need anything else? Maybe some medicine? They do tend to... Alright, let's just see what happens. Piss on it. Is that going to do it? Are they going to jump on in there? This is a cool way to do... Okay, what happened? Where are we? We're getting our asses kicked. And I did not expect that. Is anybody incapacitated yet? It was a flesh beast lair. Okay. That was good to know. Okay, so we have to work our way through destroying these things to collapse the tunnel and close the gate. Didn't realize when we went in here we'd be getting our hind ends owned. Will you attack things if I just do that? You're gonna meditate. You come over here. I'm gonna slow it down because this is something new to me. I don't want to bone this up. I guess if we just shoot at them all, what could go wrong, right? It's not like they could all pop open and inundate me with a ton of critters. Okay, so they do produce light. Oh, did you encounter a beast? Alright, that's the opening. There's a beast. It'd be better to have more melee guys here, in all honesty. This is, do we need these meals? I wouldn't have brought that if I would have known it was just gonna be like... Alright, well this is fun. Get ready for some tunnel crawling. Which I did have... Oh, I like how one hit straight destroys that. Can I use doors or do I have to destroy walls? Whoa, that's a lot of dudes over there. Okay, hold on. Let's come back in here. There you go. I think we can handle this. We put Josh in front in case they get to us. We keep everybody else at bay. This could take a while. I don't know how you manage like moods during something like this. Do you get a boost? Extremely low expectations. Okay, so when you come in here you get low expectations, and that is what's supposed to boost your mood, I guess. Alright. So, if we just keep Josh in the front, he literally smokes. Okay, I shouldn't have brought any plasma guns. Why don't we just keep those shots? Okay, I can't target something far away if it's just a spot. Alright, Josh is starting to get the business given to him here. This is super cool. I totally see why they implemented it this way, given what I know about RimWorld. And I like it. It's like a legitimate, thought-out solution to how we do something fun and different. You probably don't want to shoot that guy at close. Josh, you come over here. You go in there, Lumi. Josh, you're needed over here. Anything he gets close to, he just disintegrates. Give it to him. I need more melee dudes. Oh, look, he gets in trouble. We just fly away. I really don't want him getting blasted by my own weaponry. Oh, you can't jump out of there? Jump, dude, jump. There you go. Isn't that awesome? So when he lands, it like literally just kills whatever's around him in a big bad way. That's pretty cool. I hope. I don't know if there's gonna be the option for me to get stuff when I leave here. Moves aren't terrible. I shouldn't be sending. I wish I had like 5 dudes with melee weapons. This dude is so. Ooh, okay. Okay, there's insects in here. What's this? This is a flesh sack. So there's probably... Oh, there's gold down here and dead people. The friendly pirate. Well, I wish you could just say, like, attack everything around you. Smash, destroy, shoot, go bananas. But you can't. sadly. Alright, I guess I'll keep exploring. So the flesh sack contained an architect leg, which is pretty legit. I just have these guys shooting away over here, and then Josh is on his own, pretty much just... something happened. Dread meld released. Squirming sounds. Josh, retreat! Retreat! We don't know what a dread meld is, and we're about to find out the hard way. Alright. A dread meld. Let's go see what that is. Squirming sounds. Okay, so it's letting me know that there was going to be a dread meld behind the wall, and there you go. Okay, killing it may destabilize everything here. We shall do that. As the Emperor's finest, these quests are perfect for Space Marines, right? Give it to it. Josh, you're defending our people up front. Okay. New research available. Nice. Unstable undercave. Shocked the fleshmass, caused the cave system to destabilize. The fleshmass that supported the cavern is beginning to deteriorate. Within half a day, the entire cavern will collapse. Get out of there. Okay, I'm down with that, but how do I do that? I wasted food and medicine bringing it in here. Oh, okay, you can just climb up to the surface over here. That's good to know. Half a day, though. I can do some business here yet. What is this stuff? Compacted adamantium. Why are there insects living down here? That's the weirdest thing of it all. What is that big bugger? It's a bulb freak. Let's back it off a little bit. Josh, bulb freak. Smashed it. Josh is nuts with this weapon, man. Alright, somehow we shot way back there. I think if we smash a bunch of these things, we could certainly get a bunch of items and equipment. Take that, you bastards. But, like, do we really need it? Do we really care? Is it going to give me the option to, like, easily take it all to the surface? I have no idea. Oh, it just keeps going, too. Fun, man. These are super cool. I should have explored more before I destroyed that. Leonid's in a daze. Hopefully Leonid's not one of... Well, look at that! A psychic emanator. Would you mind picking that up? Hell yeah. He might be overloaded now. He keeps picking stuff up. So you get really awesome architect crap when you explore these areas. And here come the insects. I wish I would have figured out how extremely powerful Josh was. And will it tell me when this undercave unstable? Medical treatment needed on everybody. Click to jump to problem. Does it tell me how long it's got left? It said half a day. Alright, why don't we destroy this and then we'll get out of here. All of you, not Josh, shoot that thing. We're going to run like hell. Okay, did we find anything? Some gold. Smith, pick up the gold. And the jelly. You... Yeah, I hate that they won't pick things up when they're drafted. This drives me nuts. You, pick up the jelly. No, we're not eating the jelly. If you drop it when I draft you, I quit. I'm done with this game for life. Maybe you can leave those things on the ground. I don't know. We got to get out of here before we die. We have 9 hours left. Okay. So if we click here, we want these two clowns over here. Maybe you can only take a max of 9 people in here. Climb to the surface. Oh yeah, look at that. You can take everything. That's fantastic. That's literally just a new way of creating a different map. Why didn't they actually go? I don't know. Except they're not doing it. They're not doing it because they're drafted. That's what happened. Okay, is everybody out? They are out. Alright, some things became unavailable. I think that's it. I think this map was going to collapse momentarily. And we do have some items over here. There's some birds we can eat. Alright, well that was fun. Interesting, new, most fantastic. Props to the RimWorld dev team for doing something awesome there. That was a good time. Didn't expect it. Psychite binge for Jenny. Jenny, I think we're going to get rid of Jenny. What are you doing? Insulting spree. Why is everybody so darned upset? Observe rotting corpses. Alright, so the undercave is really... Dark visions for Esparza, that's great. Space Marines should be immune to that. There you go. What do I get out of that? The pit gate has collapsed. This is just rubble. Alright, well that was pretty cool. Again, big fan. Well done. I don't know what these insane noises are. Hopefully they're not bothering everybody. No, they're not. Okay, where do we go from there? I sold a bunch of crap. We really... Now what? What was that noise? What is that? There's this weird clicking. I don't know quite what it was. Alright, whatever. Either as a weapon or something. I don't know. Why is there silver? Oh, we're smelting all kinds of crap that we picked up. So when you need traders, like desperately to get rid of stuff, you can't really get rid of them. When you have had... Sorry, I got it backwards. When you need them, you can't get them. When you really, really don't want them, like there's 6 of them here, right? Okay. I gotta gather my thoughts. That was a lot. So we're gonna give these kids some money. We did have a rogue trader. It's a relationship with one of these kids. And they're gonna... We gave him 700 silver. Whatever. We don't need the money at this point, so... Makes them go away. We could have imprisoned them, but they were all young children. And, it was interesting. 11 years old. Whatever. Could have expanded that way. We already made the beggar faction mad at us once upon a time for taking their people in. Oh, look at this. Sandstone chunk. Where did that come from? Yeah, so it's kind of spinning my wheels. I think it might be time for another ritual. Last one really caused a major ruckus. I don't know what we're supposed to do with twisted meat. Okay, it doesn't specifically say. I would assume you could eat it if you were so inclined, but I have so many of these. How many of these do I have going? 5 deep drills right now, and I can't keep track of where they all are, whether they're all still functioning. But I can't keep track of the fact that the amount of material I have is through the roof. Okay, why aren't we making the last bit of armor I requested? Let's go figure that out. Steel and plasteel. We need 600 plasteel, 750 steel. Okay, so plasteel holding us back once again. I think a good chunk of the steel that we ended up with may have came from smelting weaponry. There's a heat wave. That's great. There's just things everywhere on this map, like from all the hate chanting people that showed up to try to make us mad. I didn't have anywhere to put the stuff. You know who we haven't seen in a while? Good old-fashioned mechanoids. What is this? Distress signal nearby from the talons of the Emperor. They offer everything at their camp, but we don't need anything. Include shards of powerful arco technology. Tries to explain the threat. It would be really easy to hop in our tank and drive over there, but trying to further our own ends. Talons of the Emperor. Jeez Louise, we are just getting a lot of happy people getting bonuses right now. We had a few traders in there. Rogue trader, scan stuff underground. There's a heat wave on, which is not great. I did get one of those traders had 5 gene seed, so Tiffy finally made it to Neophyte fully. Vaduran, same. I have 3 extra. Thinking about giving it to a Sparza because I really want another melee person. There's just stuff everywhere. Like, we're overrun with stuff. And in fact, these are the overflow shelves, so if you start seeing these shelves get stuff on them, maybe we're pulling too much material. All we need is somebody that buys basic crap, like, maybe we should stop growing cloth, friends. How's about, what do we do instead? We don't really need anything. That's the problem. How about we just stop sowing that field? But do keep harvesting it since we put in the effort on that. Okay, what to do next? We're short on... Oh, we are making the armor to finish Vooderon's set. And we are still short on plasteel. We have a fair amount of cash yet, though, so it's not that big of a deal. And there's a little bit left in this vein. 600, 900, plus another 90, so... Esparza's going to need a set of Aquila armor, but we don't need a backpack. Ah! A devourer attack. Is this a devourer, or is this like 1,000 of them again? They're attacking... What's this one? Oh, they're coming out of the water again. Alright, well that'll be fun. I want all of you over here. I want my humans to not go outside. Oh gosh, slow it down. Alright, devourers from the water. I guess we can just stand here and give them the business, right? You go there. Josh, you're like defending in case they actually get a hold of us. I have more space marines than I have standard humans at this point, which is fun. Where are they going? Where do you think they're going? So we do have a lot of the humans suffering from heat stroke. That's a major problem. I think I'm going to take Josh over here. Let's see if we can get a hold of him and just business him. Okay, those are a bit tougher than I would have imagined. Alright, he smoked one. Run away. Get a hold of the next one. And there's going to be a lot of them coming in to get shot up. But Josh, I don't know if it's this weapon Josh has, or it was just the way that it's set up for melee space marines. But, oh, you missed. Josh, you totally missed. But he's pretty bananas, in fact. Okay, he's finally taking some damage. It says they can eat a person whole. Oh, they swallow him. We'll have to send somebody else out there. Alright, you capture that devourer. There's a lot of devourers coming in, by the way. I don't know how many there were, because we've smoked a bunch already, but there's still 30 of them. Esparza, what you doing there, friend? Does this look like a good idea, you dudes? Look at these clowns. Oh, there's a Ripper gun. I don't know. Somebody dropped that for me and I forgot. Yeah, it's literally just a... Alright, you want to stand over here and shoot these guys with the Space Marines? That's fine. You can do that, friend. Oh, my guns are running out of steel. Not a threat. Look at the Space Marine. Just banananess. That's going to be my word for it. Absolute banananess. Alright, are they all... Yeah, so we did get them all to filter in. You dudes, I tell ya. So instead of setting them to that zone, I should have set them to... Now, look, they've held the door open. What did you morons do that for? Skoink! You piggy bastard. Josh! Need some help over here, friend. What if he can jump the wall? Get a hold of it. Okay, they didn't even need Josh. Alright, there you are. As you were. It's a done deal. New day in the neighborhood. Get those corpses out of there. Josh, fantastic job. Josh is my favorite. I might just consider doing all melees. Alright, we have a new critter to investigate here. Yeah, minimum containment strength required 90. We're at 132. I'm thinking I might shift these around. Or maybe I can just build more of these. What are they? Like? Yeah, I can do that. Not ideal. I didn't know that I would put them on both sides, but whatever, that's cool. Deathly Structure Treasure. Yeah, that's great. Scanned underground deep chem. Yeah, I think we have our chem fuel problems licked. I should probably, again, I keep saying this and not doing it, take the vehicles apart. I think if any real threat showed up, they would just get blown up with no real effort. And then where would I be? Out a bunch of money anyway without the resources I put into it to sell back off. So current strength of containment 132. I wonder if a bioferrite generator, whatever those things are that come from Anomaly, will still function in... What is this? HugsLib auto pistol. There's just stuff all over. You can't even catch up with it all. Anyway, would function in a solar flare situation. Maybe that would be the reason for it. So my containment strength did go up quite a bit. That's useful. for whatever it's worth. We have the power. We might as well exercise it. And again, I don't think I'm going to have any more research to do. We could literally take all this crap apart. I do have one STC fragment, but is there any jump packs? I've been buying jump packs, so the rogue traders from GrimWorld sell them. Astartes shields, melt the weapons. What is this? This is just scions. Another thing I discovered is that we're using these sanctified weapons. I'm pretty sure this is some kind of chaos ritual, but I'm not really, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. They do look taped up, which lends credibility to the fact that they are not Imperial. They are chaotic, but what are you going to do? I guess we're committed. So I think next time we'll do another ritual. And maybe I have time today. Hold on. Although that last one really opened a hole of worms, I guess. Yeah, next time we carry on pushing our way through. I could expand this room. We could get a third entity in here. Again, we have the material to make it happen. Does this affect both of those? It does. There's a picture of a third one here. More of these dumb looking things. They don't really look dumb. I'm just being a jerk. But anyway, it's going to be it for today. I love you guys. It's been a real hoot. What are you doing? Cleaning blood. And the craziness shall continue. How are we doing for meat? Not good. But I did see some elephants over there. There you go.